You know, every morning, just before the sun decides it's time to stretch across the curtains, I pour my mother a cup of tea, chamomile, little bit of honey. It's a ritual now. She can't do it herself anymore. Her fingers have curled up from arthritis, like dry autumn leaves. But when I place that cup in her hands and she looks up at me with that tired, grateful smile, it does something to me. I'm Joel, 47, single, and, well, caregiver. My dad passed 5 years ago. Mom started declining not long after. It was slow at first, a stumble here, a forgotten word there. But it added up. And now it's just me and her, most days. My world got small, tighter, compressed into medication schedules, doctor visits, and figuring out how to lift a wheelchair into a trunk without throwing my back out. There was a time, I'll admit it, when I was bitter. Not at her, never at her, but at life, at the way it quietly rearranged itself without asking for my opinion. Friends would be off traveling, dating, living. I'd scroll through their pictures, beaches, concerts, pasta in foreign cities, and I'd wonder, what if? Then came the day we both fell. Bathroom floor, slipped on a wet tile. No real injuries, thank God, but I just sat there, holding her hand as she apologized through tears, and something inside me shifted. This is it, I thought. Not the life I imagined, but the one I've got. That night I started a journal, not of complaints, no, a list of small victories. I wrote down every single thing that went right. Mom fed herself today. She laughed at a dumb joke I made. I drank my coffee while it was still hot. It sounds ridiculous, maybe, but I'll tell you, those little things, they started carrying me, stitching me together. The other day she said, "I don't know what I'd do without you," and I smiled. Not because I had to, but because I meant it when I said, "Me neither." No, I may never go skydiving or sip wine in Tuscany, but I've held on to laughter when it tried to slip away. I've watched love stretch itself across exhaustion, and I've learned how strong quiet can be. So yeah, life is still hard, but each morning I pour that cup of tea, and in that one small act, I move forward.